Hi Flosstube, my name is Veronica Dancer. This is my 18th video. Thank you for joining me. This is, you found my channel about my cross stitch. I have two very big finishes to show you guys. But first, thank you for joining me. Please subscribe if you want to see more. I like to stitch a lot of Mirabilia, fantasy, fancy ladies, that sort of thing. I'm coming at you now on November 24th from my bedroom, sitting on the floor in front of a curtain. I've got the door locked so my kids and husband don't interrupt because it's the middle of the day. Normally I shoot in the early morning, and I really wanted to show you guys something though because I have two big finishes, so I'm really excited. Let's get started. So very first finish, I was working on a kind of secret thing through the summer that I talked about in some of my earlier videos. And I'm going to insert a video, and it was a gift, and I gave the gift yesterday, so I'm going to insert the video for that here.
So this is a finish that I did earlier in the year. It's a gift for a friend. I'm about to give it today. I don't think I had recorded any video of it until now, but I do want to share it with you. Since it's a gift, I'm not 100% sure. She probably doesn't watch my Flosstube videos, but just in case, I decided to kind of keep it a secret from the video until now. So I'm about to go take it and give it today, and by the time you see this, I will have given it to her. My best friend from high school, her name is Lovely, which starts with an L. This is the Nora Corbett Letters from Mermaids, L Mermaid. So, so here she is. I changed the color of her skin and hair because Lovely is of Indian descent. This skin, I talked a little bit about her conversion in the Nora Corbett Conversions Facebook group. Her skin is a blend of 3772 and is that 632. The outline of her skin is 898, and her hair is Classic Colorworks Blackbird, which is already in the design. In fact, I used everything else called for, including all the Classic Colorworks, which I have here in these floss away bags. The beads, some of the beads are not out of print, but not available anymore, like the flower beads. I think there's a different one you can use. These are I think 6mm margarita beads. I ordered almost all of the beads from artbeads.com, and this is there we go. Everything except actually this particular one right here. It's still in the plastic because I'm going to give it to her today, but that particular one is a mill hill. That's the called for, but most of the beads themselves are also the mill hills, but the larger ones, so there's these bigger, these bicones here, 4mm bicones, and these were from Art Beads, just ones I found that were similar to the mill hills but not as expensive, and these are not available anymore in the right color. So I actually bought a whole bunch in a bunch of different colors for the flower ones, and tried them all, and then found that I like these dark blue ones best. So let's see what else about her. She's on 32 count Star Sapphire Permin linen. This was the first time I've finished a project using the what do you call it? The hand-dyed fabrics, and I like the way it looks. It's definitely got like richer colors than the DMC. I'll zoom in a little bit closer. So she's still behind plastic because I'm going to give it to her today. But you know, you can see some variegation in some of them. Obviously not her skin and hair because her skin because I used DMC for that. Oh, one other thing too, I did couching, which I really liked for the long, thick lines in the letter, because then it doesn't show that little gap between them. I also did couching on her skin and the net, which I don't think was necessary because those are one strand of floss, but I really like it for the thicker back stitching. And I'm going to zoom out and show the frame too. So this frame is, the framing was done by Valley Framing in Valley City, Ohio, out of my LNS, and you can't really tell, but it's got like some distress, well maybe you can tell, some distress marks. I wanted it to look like an old treasure chest kind of thing. And so I'll be giving that to my friend today and including this in my next Flosstube video. Oh, the words at the bottom. These are not charted. It says, oops, to my dearest bosom buddy lovely, stitched by Veronica, 2019. Yeah. I look back at this now and I'm like, I should have stitched that a little bit bigger and prettier. But whatever. I think she'll like it. I hope she likes it. Yeah, that's all. Thank you. Bye.
Cool. So I went to my friend's house yesterday in Michigan, visited her. We hung out all day for her birthday. We had a blast. Our kids are the same ages, so they all played together. We took her out to eat. We had loads of fun. She loved the present. My other big finish, as you may have guessed if you had watched my last couple videos, because I was getting super duper close, is this one. So I finished my Stargazer by Mirabilia. This is MD88. Let me show you a picture of where she was last time. Here that is. Ta-da. Try to stand back and get it all in. I don't know if it'll fit. Oh, it does fit. Okay, great. So I stitched this on 32 count. I gotta look that up. Hold on a sec. Oh yeah. 32 count Mystic by Picture This Plus linen. So yeah, the beads were almost excruciating, but they look so nice. I'm going to do another video of her up close. I haven't ironed her. I'm not going to iron around the beads, but I definitely want to iron the edges. The last time I ironed it was when I took some pictures for Instagram, which was right before I started beading. So I did all the stitching, and then I did the beading. So I'm going to insert another video here with some up close things, I guess. Okay, so this is my Stargazer up close. Just going to kind of go a little bit closer here. I love, love, love the stars, the way that they look, despite the fact that it was a pain in the butt to bead them. I use a clear sewing thread. Maybe that's the problem, because it keeps getting all kinked up and it doesn't really, I have to use really short lengths and it's really difficult to deal with. But it's really good to be clear, I think, up here, having the clear, because you see how they're just like sparse beads spaced out. And I was wrong. I think in one of my Instagram posts I said that this star up, I thought that I was done with the stitching, but the star actually does have a few stitches, which, you know, go really quickly compared to the beads. And I'm glad that I waited to stitch those in case I did have a counting error in the sky, because it's kind of easy to adjust the beads a little bit, but I didn't want to like have to readjust a whole lot anyway. But I really love this design. This is like so far my favorite by far. Like, I'm gonna go down into her dress here. Her dress just had loads of beads. And this one right here in particular, that's all in here, you have to order. It says, or you have to purchase, it says 2 packs, but I needed 3, and I still have a lot, not a lot left. I don't have a lot left from the 3rd pack, so FYI, 42027, or the star, it's a little black star, but because you can see they go, it's all these in here, up here, and then over here, and then they're in the sky too, up here. But anyway, I didn't make any alterations to her. I didn't do 1/1 skin, as you can tell. It's just 2/2. Sorry, my shadow's getting on here. I'm not really sure how to do that better, but 2/2 skin, everything. There are some fractionals, but this one wouldn't be too hard to do on Ada. I would consider doing this one on Ada, actually. It might. There's just a few fractionals, I think, on her face and hands. Let's see if I can show you that, like, just around the edging, just to kind of give it more. But I didn't alter. I know some people like change your hands up a little bit, do a little bit more fingers in there. I didn't do that. I didn't think it was needed because, yeah, I don't know. This is only DMC and Mill Hill beads is all it calls for. There's no Krynic called for, no Karen water lilies, and no Mill Hill treasures even. There's some these beads right here though are pretty big. There's a lot of them too, the big chunky beads. But
But yeah, I really enjoyed stitching her, particularly the stitching, particularly down here in her dress when it's showing the flowing and stuff like that. I don't know, that's when I kind of just picked up the pace. I mean, because I started in the middle, moved up to her face and hair, and then worked my way down. That seems to be the way I've been doing things lately with the Miras. But yeah, I really enjoyed like the ruffles in her dress and stuff like that, just because I don't know, I like the definition of it. It looks really neat. So I started her on my birthday, March 4th, 2019. Finished her today, November 24th, 2019. Probably would have stitched her faster if I had done only her, but I am super thrilled. I'm going to get her framed. Not sure where I'll put her. Maybe somewhere in my bedroom or something. I like the fabric. I was afraid at first that the fabric would be too dark. This, what is it called? I keep forgetting. Mystic, by Picture This Plus. It's a dark blue, like color 930, like DMC 930. There is some 930 in this, and it's a little difficult when you are stitching on that, but yeah, I was worried that like I might have to do an alteration, that the black, actually this isn't black, but the dark part of her dress might not show the edge, but I'm not at all worried now. I think it looks good, and in fact I like the way the stars kind of glisten and glow on it, so yeah, I'm super thrilled. I'll show you again when I get her framed. Not sure when that will be, because I'm probably going to have to pass her around at Thanksgiving to show my family and friends and stuff. Okay, cool. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. Bye!
Okay, cool. So, I want to show you guys what I'm going to do next. I would like to start like a bajillion things, but first I think I really want to work on Christmassy things for now. So I'm going to, I've started this one this is Winter White Santa by Mirabilia. I started it May of 2018, and I'm not very far on it. I haven't stitched very much on it. It's MD 100, so they did something very special for the 100. It's kind of a bigger piece. I'll show you where I'm at with that. I haven't done anything on it since I literally finished my Stargazer this morning. Let's see, I'm not sure which way is the right side up. I think it's this way. Yeah. So this is what I've got so far. It's just basically part of his beard and scarf on the end. So I'm going to work a little bit on that, just until I figure something out, like a rotation or something, before I go ahead and make a couple new starts. Probably I'll do something new for the new year. That one, and my other smaller but biggish Christmas thing is the series, the Teresa Wensler 12 Days of Christmas, which I don't actually have a printed picture of, but I'll insert a digital image from Patterns Online here. I've only finished the first one on the first day of Christmas. I finished this a while back and I showed it in my videos, a partridge. I'm going to start day 2, probably, in between Winter White Santa. And that's all for my stitchy progress and plans. Next, I have a little tiny bit of haul to show. First off, as I mentioned in the clip there, I had to order more of this for 2027 for the Stargazer, so doesn't really count. This is little tiny seed beads. I won something from the Tour de Stitch in October, so I'll show that for you guys. I won these 2 little things here. This is a needle minder, Zappy Dots, and it looks like it's the one of the Priscilla and Chelsea, the Priscilla Blaine and Hands-On Design Chalk on the Farm things, which is not really my style, but it's really cute. It's not really focusing either, but one of the farm things, the truck, and a needle case, magnetic needle case. That's kind of cute, huh? It sticks to it too. Other thing, while I was there picking that up, I saw this and I had to buy it. Shelly from Just Stitching showed these on her channel. This is a Kohana scissors, and it's, oh goodness, it's reflecting. Itty bitty scissors that will stick to a needle minder. You just kind of pinch them like this. I didn't open this yet. I'm not sure. I might gift this to somebody, but I thought it was really cute. I might keep it for myself. I might buy another one. I don't know. And while I was ordering the beads, since I was ordered those from 123 Stitch, I just picked up a fat quarter of white Lugana. I have something in mind for that, but not 100% sure. So that's all I have. Not much in the way of life updates other than going to Michigan yesterday. My hair is like ridiculously long, as you could tell. I am planning to cut it tomorrow. So the next time you see me, my hair will be a more reasonable length. This is just ridiculous. I haven't cut it like since January, and that was just a trim then. So it's really hard to deal with. Can't think of anything else. So remember to think critically about everything, especially in this holiday season when people will try to take advantage of everybody. Thank you for watching, and there's something else I wanted to say. I forgot what it was. Oh, yeah. Happy Thanksgiving to those of you in the United States. To those of you outside the United States, happy end of November. Yay. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.